5 News reporting on a very important news story. Our news story will include the roles bees play in their food web and informing you about the honeybee colony collapse disorder and how it affects people. We are now going to turn it over to our bee expert, Ben Craig. Ben?
Thank you, Alex. I will be explaining to you all about how bees work in the honeybee colony collapse disorder. All bees are social and cooperative insects. A hive's inhabitants are divided into 3 types. The workers are the most bees you'll ever see. All the workers are females. The workers scavenge for food, build and protect the hive, and clean and any other functions. The queen bee has a very simple job, which is to lay eggs that will spawn the next generation of bees for the hive. There is usually only 1 queen bee per hive. If the queen bee dies, then the worker bees feed one of the female bees royal jelly, which promoted the bee to be the new queen. Male bees are called drones. Several hundred drones live in hives during the spring and summer. Then they are expelled from the hive in the winter months, because the hive will go into a lean survival mode. Bees live on stored honey and pollen. The honeybee colony collapse disorder is when bees are just disappear out of nowhere, and it affects a lot of people and starts problems. And now we're going to turn it over to our food web experts, Chase and Juan.
Hi, I'm Chase.
And I'm Juan.
This is our food web. We're going to be talking about the sun, and then the producers, which are autotrophs. A daisy,
The strawberry.
the fig tree.
And grass.
Okay, we also have primary consumers, which are heterotrophs, which is a bee.
It can also be a grasshopper.
It can be a monkey.
And even a cow.
You know, there's also deer and human. Our human. Aw, isn't he cute? Okay, there's also secondary consumers, which is a frog,
It can also be a snake.
a monkey.
A deer.
Oh,
And a human.
look at our human. Isn't he cute? Okay, there can also be tertiary consumers, which can be a snake
An eagle.
and a human. And then there's the sun, our big sun.
It gives energy to all the producers to give to all of the other consumers.
Without the sun, we would not live.
Now, here comes Alex to talk about the 10% rule.
Thanks, Chase and Juan. I'm here to explain the 10% rule and how energy flows through the tropic levels. Now this here is the producer. As it is consumed by the primary consumer, only 10% of the energy is passed on to the consumer. And as the primary consumer is consumed by the secondary consumer, it then passes on 10% of the energy, and so on. And this is how energy flows through the food web.
HCCD stands for honeybee colony collapse disorder. HCCD harms mutualism because bees pollinate flowers, which both the flower and the bee benefit from each other. HCCD is affected by parasitism because the parasites and diseases are killing the bees, but benefiting from them as well. Hi, Ben Craig here reporting from Channel 5 News. I have an average citizen here, Billy Jean, and he's going to talk to you about HCCD. Billy?
Well, Ben, I have 2 reasons why bees may be dying. The first, I think beekeepers and farms are adding too many parasites to help grow their crops, and bees are dying. Second, I think that something is happening to the bees where they lose their orientation and cannot return to the hive. Ben?
You know, you can prevent bees from dying by planting bee-friendly plants or supporting the scientists that are trying to figure out this problem. Hi, Ben Craig here reporting again from Channel 5 News. I have a beekeeper here, Walter Gerbers, and he's going to talk about why the bees are dying.
Well, Ben, I've been observing that the bees are dying in very large numbers. My prediction is that the bees are dying for numerous reasons, including poison, parasites, and diseases, etc. In conclusion, I shouldn't use foreign bees, or any bees from any infected areas, or so.
Thank you, Walter.
dies, what would happen to our food web? Okay, so if the bee dies, the frog population would decrease.
And if the frog population decreases, so does the snake population.
And if the snake population decreases, the eagle population decreases. It's overall a bad deal. Also, how honey colony collapse disorder affects other organisms.
This has been our Channel 5 broadcast. I'm Alex Kim.
I'm Juan Gonzalez.
I'm Trace Walton.
And I'm Big
Chase.
Greg.
And this has been Channel 5 News.
Alright. Every synergy. Start back.
Ben.
God.
I'm Miss
I
Manigal.
said fine instead of feed.
Hello. This is Channel 5 News reporting.
What are
I'm
you
very-
doing?
Oh my God.
Here out of nowhere, and it affects a lot of
Are you serious,
People and-
Chase?
any problems. You know, I was on a roll right there.
I can't hear you. Don't be scared. I'm a little too. Dun 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 dun.